project, just very simple, 3 basic things. The first thing is a glass jar. It can be of any size and any shape. That's the first thing you're going to need. The second thing you're going to need is some fancy ribbon or any old sari borders that you may have lying at home. I'm going to use this one today for the project. And the third and last thing that you're going to need is some photograph of yourself. It can be any picture. A black and white picture is nice for like a nice retro look. I'm going to be using a colored picture today. Okay, so let's get started. First step is to put it in water. Maybe you can even soak it overnight and make sure you remove all the labeling and any other dirt that is in the jar. Okay. After it's completely removed, just wipe it or put it aside to dry before you put your pictures in. Completely clean and ready and wiped, and there are no labels on this so that the picture can be seen entirely and clearly. Make sure there's no glue either. The best way to do this is to soak it overnight and make sure all the labels and glue is out. What you want to do after this is take your picture and just put it around and see from the outside just to see whether it's the proper size or not. Now if the jar is really small and compact, smaller than this and more compact than this, then what you want to do with your picture is you want to trim it from the sides like this. Try not to trim from the top because it will not give it a nice length. Unless and until your jar is really small, don't trim it from the top. Just trim it from the sides. And just trim little bit at a time and insert it every single time you've trimmed it, just to make sure that it's fitting in nicely and snugly and you can get a 360 view of your picture. So now very simply, I'm not going to be trimming it for this particular project because it fits really nicely in my jar. So very simply what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to circle this a little bit and I'm going to insert it into the open mouth of the jar. I don't need the lid for this project because it looks nice as is. And here you can see I have this fantastic 360-degree photo display that looks really cool in the room. Now the final touch that I want to add to this project is just take some of the other fancy sari border that you saw before in the video. I'm just going to put it on the base like this, and I'm going to place this and tie it up at the ends. You can tie it or glue it or do whatever it is that you want with it. I'm tying it because I may keep changing the ribbon from time to time depending on the mood, and I don't want it to be stuck there because it's a lot harder to remove and it leaves stains. So I'm just going to tie it on the side, and there you have it, your awesome photo display. I'm just going to show you quickly what it looks like in your bedroom, and you can do different sizes and put them all together, put 5 or 6 different frames so it looks really funky and nice. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that looks like. Awesome. There. This is what it looks like in my bedroom on my bedside table. I've done 5 different sizes and I've used as you can see different sari borders at the bottom of each of these. You can just as easily use ribbon, decorative tape, anything at all. Now if you see here, what I've done is I've just drawn on top of the glass. You can use a 3D cone liner, which you get, I think Fabrica and Hobby Ideas both make it. I've used a black one to draw a halo and some devil horns on my brother there. And here I've done a thought bubble. So you can do anything at all. You can draw, you can paint, and you can put stickers and beads and all sorts of things on top of the glass to make it look attractive. So you can make it your own, you can play around with it, and you can make your bedside table look really funky and eye-catchy. Okay, thank you. Until next time, thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.